Reading Tokai pitcher Sugano rejects fighters' offer to join club. This is from Kyoto, Tuesday, November 22nd, 2011. Highly touted Tokai University flamethrower Tomoyuki Sugano, who was selected in the first round of the baseball draft by the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters, decided on Monday to not accept the Pacific League club's offer to join the team. Now, of course, in line one there are highly touted. Touted is highly advertised. Everyone's saying he's great. Flamethrower, of course, is a machine that you use in war to throw fire, but in this case it's used as a kind of metaphor, or hiyu, for his arm. He was selected, he was chosen in the first round draft, the baseball draft. I think everyone knows the draft, but he decided on Monday to not accept. He decided on Monday not to accept no ga yokutsuka. To not accept is kind of a stressor. Some people say it's not acceptable, but both ways are okay, I think. But the traditional way is to not break the verb. When you have to plus verb, you should keep them together. Not to accept is more natural. But in this case, the writer, I don't know why, says to not accept. When you say to not accept, it has kind of a stress. Maybe that's why. And notice he says, join the team. That is correct usage, but I want to remind you, those of you watching this, the word join is not used for parties. Don't say, please join my party. Like, hontoni, why party? Like Christmas. Are you going to join my Christmas party? No. Come to a party. Attend a party, more formal. Join a company, join a team, or join me. Would you like to join me for dinner? Would you like to join me for dinner? Earlier in the day, Tokai University manager Hitoki Yokoi reportedly told Nippon Ham that Sugano 22 does not wish to join the club. He plans to train the next year in the hopes of being named in the draft by the Yomiuri Giants, the team managed by his uncle Tatsunori Hara. Okay. Reportedly means we're not sure, according to somebody, reportedly. So it's often used in news articles. We don't use that in conversation so much. So in conversation, we probably would say supposedly. Like, 本当かどうかわかんないけど、supposedly. みんなそう言ってるけど。Reportedly is more of a newspaper word. Okay. He does not wish to join the club is a very polite way to say he doesn't want to. Okay. Now, when you say I wish and I hope, that's different. I wish is impossible. I hope is possible. I hope I pass the test tomorrow. It's possible. I wish I were rich, or I wish I could fly, or I wish I were Tom Cruise. I wish I were Brad Pitt. These are impossibles, right? However, when you use a negative, it's okay. A very polite way to say, I don't want to. I do not wish to, but very formal. We don't use it in daily conversation. Newspaper's okay. Okay. It was an honor to have a chance to hear from Nippon Ham, but my dream from when I was a child was stronger in the end. I might be taking a detour, but I want to shoot for my dream, Sugano said in a news conference at the Tokai University Baseball Dormitory in Hiratsuka, Kanagawa Prefecture. I really thought it over and made this decision, so my mind is at ease. This paragraph is a very Japanese translated paragraph. Westerners never say, my mind is at ease. Well, we do, but it's very formal. I think more conversational English might be, it was an honor to be offered a chance to join the Nippon Ham, but my dream has always been, since I was a child, my dream has always been to join the Giants. So I might be taking a detour is fine. That's fine. But I want to shoot for my dream. I want to shoot for my dream. I want to go for my dream. I want to pursue my dream. Might be more natural. I really thought it over and I made up my mind. I made this decision. I made up my mind. I made up my mind is more conversational. My mind is at ease. I made up my mind, so I'm satisfied with my decision. My mind is at ease is a little bit too beautiful. The fighters won the right to negotiate with the right-hander after drawing the winning lottery ticket in a contest with the Giants, who had believed they would be the only team to name Sugano because of his family ties to Hara. Nothing special here. I think it's pretty easy. So Sugano's uncle apparently manages, I guess, the Giants. Okay, Sugano. Okay, family ties. Yeah, I have family ties. We have family. There are family ties. We don't use that too much. We just say my uncle is the. Yeah, my uncle is the manager over there. So conversationally, we wouldn't say. Sugano has, or I have a relative who works over there. Sugano called the Giants a special club and broke down in tears when speaking of his future earlier this month after Tokai University lost to Toin University of Yokohama in the semifinals of the Kanto Regional University Championship. In this paragraph, nothing special, nothing too hard, but break down in tears is a good set. Broke down in tears. Broke into laughter. Ha 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 ha. Broke down is usually negative. Broke down in tears. Let's see, nothing special there. Sugano would lose the right to participate in next year's draft if he decided to play for a corporate or independent league or for any professional teams overseas. Okay, so if Sugano plays, I'm surprised about this rule, but he can't play for any team at all. Professional or amateur, I guess. And he can't play for a corporate team or overseas at all for next year. Yeah. I know that there are risks involved in taking time off, and it will be a tough road ahead. This is good English. Nothing difficult here. No problem. Very natural. But I hope to become an even bigger player when I get ready for next year's draft, Sugano said. I think the translation here is a bit strange. I would have said, I don't think it's natural. People don't say, I want to be a bigger player. I want to be a better player. It's more natural. Sugano's grandfather, Mitsugu Hara, who is a special advisor for the Tokai University baseball team, has suggested Sugano will be allowed to use the training facilities at Tokai University for 1 year. This is a strange pattern. I think it's a mistake. Has suggested Sugano may be allowed, or has suggested Sugano be allowed, but I wouldn't say will be allowed. He has hinted, like, 実はその training facility 使うかもしれないよ。でも本当はもうしてるから、he has suggested, he has hinted. Suggested is like 提案出す, right? どうですか? But you can't suggest that something will happen. You suggest something should happen. Or you ask someone to do it. Could you please? So it's a bit strange. Translation mistake, I think. In a sense, this will give me some room to breathe. I want to think more of the pluses than the minuses, said Sugano, who is prohibited from pitching in any pro or amateur games during his year off. This is a good expression. I need some room to breathe. We often say that. Oh, give me some room to breathe. I need some room to breathe. If you have a family with kids and a wife, then you need some room to breathe. Or if you have a lot of pressure at work. On November 7th, Sugano was greeted by Nippon Ham General Manager Masao Yamada and other team officials and said he wanted to take the month of November to decide what to do. Good sentence. No problems, nothing special. Nippon Ham plans to continue trying to convince Sugano until the end of next March when the negotiation right expires. Remember that the word convince is probably a translation of settokusuru or something. And settokusuru in English, in Japanese is translated in English is translated to persuade or convince. But convince is more of like make someone really believe the decision is correct. Okay, you convinced me. You're right. Persuade is more like wakatta, yada, yeah, wakatta, okay. Not 100%. I don't 100% agree, but I'll do it. That's persuade. Convince is more like, I believe completely that it's a good decision. So, okay, that's the article. Thanks for watching and study hard. And I'll see you in class. Bye, guys.